Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I don't know. The days are just all blending together these days. It's hard to keep track when it's just the same thing over and over and over. With no change in sight. Nothing's going to change. I don't know. I was just thinking last night, if I was to, try to take some time off and quit my job, take some time off, and then when I feel like I'm ready to go back to work, when I start feeling like I need to stop depleting my money, then going back to work, I'm just thinking, man, it's just going to be the same thing probably wherever I go, really. I don't know. Maybe it's just pessimistic thinking, but I just feel like everything's played out with companies and businesses, and everybody's just out to get everybody. It's such a dog-eat-dog world these days. It's sad. It really is. It's frustrating. It's sad. It's infuriating how everything has evolved to where it is today. It went the wrong way, everything. I'm telling you, I'm just laying there last night thinking, how can I get just things better? And it's just like, it doesn't matter what you do. It's just going to be the same BS in the long run, It's just unreal the way things are these days. I'm trying to find things to look at life more positive, and I don't see it, man, because I will say I did notice one thing recently that was positive. Okay, the decrease in illegal fireworks is positive around here, so I'm not getting terrorized every night. I don't know why it slowed down so much, but there's that. And I did notice gas prices came down a little bit also, so that's good. But I don't think there's a magic bullet that's gonna fix everything. It's just the way everything went is the way everything is, and it's gonna continue probably to keep getting harder for people. And it's like, you can ask, when is it gonna stop? When's it gonna stop? But it's not gonna. It's just gonna play out like it has been, okay? It's not gonna get fixed. It's just gonna keep getting harder and harder for people. And then the rich just keep getting richer, it seems like. It's just, society is just getting more and more separated between the wealthy and the not wealthy. It's just like becoming like so clear that it's just going to be harder for the people that don't have a lot, and it's going to get easier for the people that have a lot. It seems like it's just like, that's what I see. And I don't see how there could be like any major shift to like a reset. I don't see that happening. I don't see things coming really, like, at least in the housing department, the housing cost. I don't see that coming down ever. I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But it hasn't been like that in a long time. I don't know why it would happen all of a sudden now, because people are just greedy these days. They want to get theirs. Everybody wants to get theirs. And, can you blame people for wanting to get theirs? Right? Everybody wants a piece of the pie, right? Everybody. No one wants to get left behind, or nobody really wants to give everybody a break, because no one's giving you a break, right? Really. So it's like a dog-eat-dog world. And, you know, you either like have it or you don't, okay? You know? But, I don't know, it's just a pessimistic view I have right now. And I shouldn't be like this, but it's just how I am right now. I don't know. I know I don't have a lot. I have a lot to complain about, but I don't have a lot to complain about, you know, because I'm doing okay. You know? I guess it's how I look at it, you know. It's just day by day I feel different, you know. Like there's times where everything feels pointless, really. Just survive, you know, like I've been saying. That's all I've been saying lately. Everything's just survive. There's no purpose, really. I mean, hell, people aren't even really like having much of a social life these days, it seems like, you know. What's the point? I mean, it appears that some do, but I feel like most don't, you know. I don't know. Who fucking cares, right? That's how it is these days. Who cares? Just survive. You listen to the radio.
Texas created effectively 5 new districts leaning Republicans.
There you go.
And therefore changing
That's
what Congress is going to be made of. All right, so California says, okay, we're going to do the same damn thing.
See?
Now, the problem in California
dog.
is that by proposition, we have voted.
Okay, it's all you hear is this battle, right? Politicians, left versus right, man. It's all there is these days, man. Who can capitalize on who? Who can get what off people? Who can get what off a person, right? Who can capitalize on somebody? That's all it seems like these days, man. Like, gosh. You know, just because you can make some money on people, you're gonna, right? You're gonna do it. People are gonna do it. They're going to take advantage, they're going to capitalize, and that's just the way of the world. It's disheartening, it's a little depressing, because, you know, it's just all about money, everything. Everything has to do with money. How well you can take care of this person. What do you have to offer financially? Can you afford to do this and do that and pay for this and pay for that? That's all that matters. Nobody cares about the person, it seems like. They just care about what the person has to offer financially with money. That's what it seems like. I think that's why a lot of people are single today too, because that's all people care about. Is this person going to bring anything to the table financially? Are they going to hold me down? Hold you down from what? What is it you want? You want to travel? You know how much money traveling costs? You want toys? You know how much toys cost these days? You know how much everything costs these days? It's hard to do anything but just survive. You know? But you see it. You see, there's people out there doing it. At what cost, though? I mean, yeah, there's people that make money and they could do stuff like that. But I don't think that's most people. I really don't. I think most people, you know, they make different amounts, but most people, I think, are kind of in the same boat. They can't afford to do a lot, but when they do, they might just be putting themselves in the hole to do it. you know, or they're borrowing money to do it. Because if I was to travel and do stuff like that, well, if I had a job that actually gave me time off, I would like be dipping into my savings to do it, you know, or borrowing money to do it and then making payments on it, you know. And you know, that's lame. You know how much it costs to take a trip these days? It's astronomical. And I would love to travel. I would love to travel. Even just the United States, it would cost an arm and a leg to do that. You know? It's just everything boils back to money. Can you afford to do much? You know? It makes it hard to be optimistic about everything. But that's where we are these days. That's just how it went. That's how we went as America, you know. I know the Native Americans had it right, man. Just keep things simple. Live on the earth, enjoy the earth. Technology can kick rocks, man. I can't tell you how many times technology has messed up a direction I was going in, you know, job-wise. And you know, it's happening again, man. It's happening again. This would be the 4th time technology has screwed me when it comes to working, okay, and being able to keep a job, okay. I had, you know, a couple of other jobs, careers I could have made, but technology took them away. It took over, and now they're gone. Okay, they're no longer. And I could have made careers out of these things, you know. Photography, photo lab, and musician. There's no money in it anymore. I guess there's money in photography, but you know, I don't have $10,000 to buy gear, you know, and I would have to go to school to learn how to use some of these freaking cameras these days. I don't know, you know, it's just I'm not having a very positive outlook on things these days. What time is it here? Yeah. Where's my deeds? Oh, well, y'all have a good day. Probably not going to post this. See ya.